Let's welcome in Ron Swoboda right now, who was teammates with Ed Kranepool for 6 years, including the '69 Miracle season. Ron, thanks for joining us during what I'm sure has to be a difficult time for you.
Yeah, this one hurts a lot. I met Eddie back in 1964, my first year with the Mets, and of course we stayed friends until I got the news just today that Eddie had passed. So that's 60 years. Do the math. This one stings a little. And, we're all in the 80s, range. That seems like a tough time for former major league players. If you look back at the last couple of years, all the Hall of Famers we've lost, all the guys we've lost, we played with and against. So it's a rough time. But I think you need to celebrate the fact that Eddie was such a New Yorker. He was Mr. Met to me. Nobody represented all those eras of Met history like Eddie Kranepool. And besides all of that, we were great friends. I just talked to him last week. I thought everything was fine.
How important, Ron, you talked about what he meant to the Mets and the city of New York. How important was it to Ed to be a lifelong Met?
Look, I think Eddie was he wasn't proud of anything more than the 18 years he spent with that team. And that's remarkable when you think about the changes in administration, the changes in managers and whatnot that Eddie went through with the Mets and the ups and downs of that whole 18 years. To stay with the same franchise meant you were useful. You made yourself useful as a player. And he was a smart, hard-nosed New York guy playing for the New York Mets. That's for sure.
Do you have a favorite memory, Ron, of Ed, whether it be with your playing days with him as a teammate or just even after baseball?
Well, I mean, I have so many memories. You don't have enough time, but I'll tell you what. In the 1969 World Series, the first pitch from Tom Seaver went over the right field fence in Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, and we're down 1-0 on a ball that I thought I should have caught. And I came into the dugout right after that, and I'm yapping about, I should have caught it. I should have caught it. That was a catchable. And Kranepool turned to me with that, New York demeanor and went, just shut up and get the next one. And that's what I did.
That is tremendous.
He was a tough guy. We had so many things together on and off the field, over the years, and that's really what this one gets a piece of me. I hated it when Tug McGraw passed, but we knew with the brain tumors this thing was going to end pretty quickly. But with Eddie, I thought Eddie was kind of cruising along after the new kidney, which gave him a quality of life he wasn't going to have without it.
How do you think, Ron, that Ed should be remembered by Mets fans?
As a New York kid, you walk out of James Madison and next thing you know, you got a Met uniform on. You're walking up to home plate in a major league ball game at 17 years old, and he got a knock before they sent him out. But the fact of his longevity and the fact that, anybody that's, up there in a couple of years knows that Eddie was a New Yorker through and through. And he showed up at every Little League dinner and Jewish breakfast, Jewish men's club breakfast, every event and all the autograph signings, all the years. Eddie was a guy that he just did it all, and he was a through and through tough guy, New Yorker, and nothing made that point stronger to me than the way he engineered finding a kidney that he needed to live, and he did that, and the life he lived the last couple of years with a difficult diabetes was all because of that.
Boy, Ron, I could listen to you tell stories all day long about Ed Kranepool and those '69 Mets. I know it's a difficult time. We really appreciate you coming on with us. Our condolences to you and the rest of the Mets family. We appreciate your time. Thank you, Ron.
Hey, you got it. Thank you. And think about Eddie and just know that he was a good guy and did it all.